Hello world, it is Friday, February 26, 2021. This morning is kind of overcast. Excuse me. Temperatures were, I think, in the upper 20s right now. And Laurel and I actually walked into town to have breakfast at Bud's and stopped at the post office and walked back. So we're getting there weather-wise, getting closer to spring. The devotion for today is entitled A Cry from the Valley, and it's written by Talitha Arnold. And Talitha bases the devotion upon Psalm 121, verse 1, New Revised Standard Version. I lift my eyes to the hills, from where will my help come? And Talitha writes, the opening line of Psalm 121 is one of the most misused passages in the Bible. Church camps encourage kids to lift their eyes to the hills to get them outdoors. Inspirational posters impose the verse on pictures of the high Sierras. Psalm 121 is a favorite of the church I serve because we're in the foothills of the Rockies. Even my desert-dwelling mother loved the verse because the high mountains of northern Arizona offered relief from the Valley of the Sun, also known as Phoenix. But this psalm was never meant to be an ode to the mountains. When the psalmist looked to the hills, they did so not with awe and thanksgiving, but with fear and trembling. Psalm 121 is a pilgrim psalm to be sung along the journey to Jerusalem on other sites. The pilgrim had to pass through narrow valleys where the hills above spelled danger, not beauty. Bandits and brigands would hide behind rocks, ready to swoop down on the unsuspecting traveler. Lions, wolves, and bears might be around the next bend. No wonder another psalmist wrote of the valley of the shadow of death. From where will my help come is a cry for deliverance, not a song about nature's majesty. I love mountains, hills, and hiking as much as anyone, and certainly have known God's beauty and grandeur in such peak experiences, no pun intended. But I'm glad this psalm tells the truth about the one who is with us, not only on the mountaintop, but also in the valleys below. And the prayer. Thank you, God, for hearing our prayers wherever our journeys may lead. Thank you for your beautiful mountains, too. Amen. And I like mountaintop. Mountains are someplace that gives me great inspiration. But I think Talitha brings up some good points that it's important to remember that God is with us, not only when we're at a peak, but also down in the valley. And in ancient times, as she said, it was true, the valleys were the dangerous places. They were the easiest places to travel when going from one place to the next through mountainous regions, but they also afforded many hiding places for bandits and robbers, and really put the travelers at risk because of that. So really the psalm is a cry for deliverance through the valleys, through the difficult times in life. And it's a reminder that God is always with us, no matter whether we're on the peak or in the valley. So I hope you can remember that. And when you are feeling like you're in a valley, and frankly this whole last year has sometimes felt like a big long valley, know that you're not alone. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.